gotta start new video clips for the next vlog. So, short little clip. We did declutter and then we did random life stuff. So I'm gonna try to get us back on track with decluttering. As you can see, I am back in the hallway. There are all the boxes. I'm up to, I'm not used to camera work here, 27. I'll probably get past 40 with all the books and stuff, just to keep the process manageable. But look what happened today. It's like a clean surface. We celebrate those around here. So anyway, this will be going in the August vlog. Lots happening this month, so just starting us off solid. Okay, I'm reading Staring by Starlight by Martha Beck, and one of the exercises is about least satisfaction spots in your house. Look at this. This is one of the least satisfaction zones. I want to reuse these things or repurpose them so they don't just go to recycling, but like they've gotten caught. Least satisfied. I think someone is least satisfied right now. What do you think? My point is that I should just recycle them or put them in a bag to go to the co-op. They've been sitting there for a long time and not used. Let it go. So this is another least satisfaction spot because it would be cool if I could like sit on that chair, but it ends up being a catch-all. So right next to the dresser, so right next to the bed, and it catches laundry, but also clothes I don't know what to do with, and clothes I'm reusing because I don't need to wash them yet. So, what to do? We're in for another face-to-face vlog clip. Hello again. I thought I'd highlight and feature the clutter that is around the entryway, which is my attempt to tell my psyche that it is on its way out, so just get it the last step. But so far it hasn't been very successful in achieving that. So if we look over here, what we've got going out. So I've got the mail to bring to the post office. I got the library books, so those are definitely coming out with me today on my Monday walk. I've also got Tupperware to return to someone, which I thought would be today, but the event is canceled, so that won't work. And a reminder to bring my reusable coffee cup if I'm going to a cafe. We've also got the bunch of reusable plastic stuff, which is questionable because I've got a similar box of stuff in the car. And I don't know if you noticed, but along all the boxes that I've been packing with books is the reusable bag stash that I do take from and sort of rotate through, but there's probably too many that I don't need or that I don't need at once. But that's for like fruit and vegetables and stuff I pick up at the market. Then I've also got egg cartons, which I have 2 more than I need, 1 in the fridge, so I need to bring that back to the co-op.
But here's the plan with the car. I'm not going to go to the co-op until Wednesday because Monday and Tuesday the various bakeries that I like to go and stop at on the east side near the co-op are closed. So we're trying to combine that longer trip and everything to wait.
But this has been hanging around there for months. That's a bunch of glass. I looked at the list that Scrap is taking because sometimes they could take glass bottles for art projects, but Scrap is specifically not looking for glass bottles right now, so they're just gonna go get recycled. Here's the craft. Booyah. The white paper bag is full of little ceramic things, plastic things. It's sort of a build-up because I cleaned off one shelf above the microwave and there's a lot of little things that are decorative but that I never use. So just let someone else use them for spices or whatever. But I can't bring that back anywhere with me because I'm gonna bring it to William Temple and they are closed on Mondays. They don't accept donations on Mondays, so I gotta wait for that one with the walk. Then I've got 2 bags of clothes. So this is because I just went through the clothes horse in the bedroom in an earlier clip, and so I need to schedule an appointment at a place that will actually pay for some of the clothes for resale over on the east side, because that's how they do things. I haven't been there yet, but that seemed like the best bet for some of the wild variety that I'm passing on to a new person. And then, yeah, other stuff that just doesn't have a home yet either. But, you know, little by little, like, it's moving. I was excited about the empty space on the top of the bookshelf, so maybe the little entryway shelf will somehow be next to have some clear surfaces. Oh, and if you're wondering why I have these bags, they're actually not to recycle or to reuse. I just think this is so funny that Allie had Bold Coffee and Books with her benefits. She had the bag set up and said, okay, this one's for Margaret Pennard, but it has all the stuff except it still needs books. But now it looks like Margaret Pennard needs books, which is a truth of life. So this is the other thing. If you're a Californian, you know, but they no longer exist. So I'm holding a candle for Pea Soup Andersons. I don't know. What is it with me this month? 7:37. I'm hitting all the exact right times. So for a very long time, not very long, several months, the 4th Manzanita branch lost its home, and it was just sitting here getting in the way every time I moved the armchair. But I rearranged, so I've still got 3 in the living room. 1, 2, 3, and there's room for those. But the 4th one I just put in the bedroom. Problem solved. Who's a pig? Tree. Big tree. And I passed a peach tree, that for sale house, and a walnut in that property. It's pretty amazing food block. Okay, y'all. Again, I can't remember what I recorded last, but vlog entry 382C. I got some rad focaccia. This is the end of July, and I was really feeling meh, but I forced myself to get out of the house, do a few errands, and the first errand was...
Well, like groceries, but I did something before that. Anyway, I got bread.
What am I trying to say? Oh, so I did like 4 different stops, and some things were out, but I did get some good stuff, and was feeling better about the day because, like, I'd gone from feeling meh and useless and restless and just off kilter to, oh, I found this is really good, I found this, that's something I can make, etc. And then I remembered, oh, I was supposed to pick up a prescription on Monday. It's Wednesday. So last stop of the day, feeling pretty good, I go to the pharmacy and I realize I called the auto system to refill a prescription on Saturday. They said it would be ready Monday. That's it. So I waited till Wednesday to pick it up. It's gonna be ready, right? No, there's no more refills left. So there's a bug in the system that should have said, hey, you need to do something else if you think you're gonna pick this up. But no, I had to go in and be told, oh, we didn't do that because you don't have refills. So then I called the doctor's office and said, hey, I should have refills on this. What's the deal? And had to leave a message, and they'll get back to me within 72 business hours. So like, this is another whole week. So I'm gonna keep eating my bread and hope it doesn't get out of hand, but I watch some YouTube videos. Okay, third time today coming up that hill. Whew. But the other big news while I catch my breath is that I've almost gone a whole day without opening TikTok. I've had to deny myself a couple times. I don't know. It's just a certain brain turn off button. It's so delightful to throw the switch on. I need to find a replacement for it. So this is new. It's like it came right through the door. Not good. They have not power washed, I don't think. Anyway, great. Alright, so I've got a 16-ounce chocolate chill, which is direct trade Tanzanian chocolate from Roast in Portland. And this is my little treat today. I'm over here in front of Flanders Bridge, pedestrian bridge, big improvement for Portland's 405 district. And I'm just here to say this is quite the turn up. This is, ooh. Yeah. Nice. But working on the decluttering, working on the materials. Need more boxes still, but also getting exciting work done when I go back for Agitation August, because yesterday tired me out. But onward. That's progress, that there is. All right. Well, look at that. Okay, so that is looking a little weird, but that's because I took down the curtains to get cleaned. I had to time this pretty carefully because it's gonna get real hot in here without curtains. You know, not too warm in the last couple days. So I'm gonna pick up my 2 clean curtains today, bring another one down there that's dirty. This one's looking okay, so I'm not gonna bother with it, but you know, just continuing to wreck the inside of the apartment in an effort to get it looking better. So I'm doing my morning routine, trying to look at things, how they are, see how they can be better, consolidated. And I look at this stuff on the counter and think about the basket and go, wait, I have a cloche. I can protect the fruit in the fruit bowl from the fruit flies without getting anything new. So I just turned this bowl over and I can see what's in there. It's 2 tomatoes and a peach. I just had to laugh at that. Hey there. So how about some more normal vlog content, like making dinner, chickpea pasta, and stuff I have left over, like half a tomato and the tiniest hard-boiled egg from a local farm with some spices, some salt, some nutritional yeast that's kind of supposed to mimic Parmesan. So we'll see how that is. But yeah, the room is still the room. Clock is ticking. The wall of boxes is still the wall of boxes. We're up to 32. So, need more boxes, as always. So speaking of what our cats do when it's hot out, I've got the curtains, barricades, and someone's still just laying on the floor, but letting me see the tail still going, so he's still ticking. But apparently that is the primo spot. Alright, so evolution of my thinking and deadlines and everything is that I've gotten up to, I think, 32-ish boxes here in the hallway, and I'm just gonna stop at that because, hello, I have a week and a half until I am scheduled to move them to my friend's house for the duration, and I think this is just like the most that I would expect to be made room for in the garage. So everything else that we're going to be boxing up and moving around, I will just put in bags and not go fishing for boxes in the recycling anymore, and just count on moving them from side to side as we need the space for the floors. So no more fishing in the recycling. I've got something very, very rare to show you. You want to see something really cool? Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Empty shelves. Have you ever seen it? No, I haven't. That's incredible. More empty shelves. Snake. Little tiny snake. see it. There is traffic, but the noise isn't too bad. But look at this spot. I'm surrounded by gorgeous, tall trees, big expanse, a nice, what's it called? There's another word for cover I can't remember right now. But I'm disdaining that picnic table because this is the perfect picnic spot. I just thought I'd give a little survey of what the place looks like the night before I empty it of a whole bunch of stuff. It's pretty cluttered, I can admit that. There's a lot of stuff. What we're gonna see, there's some clear spaces, but you know, lots of piles. What we're gonna see tomorrow is surfaces. Clear. We're gonna see all these minus those three, I think. 33 boxes go into the car and over to a friend's garage. So we're gonna have some space to move things around. I mean, we'll see how different it looks, okay?